we have taken a flight before from Bogotá, Colombia to Quito, Ecuador, but we have never gone further south. Join us in this video from Bogotá to Lima, Peru on Avianca. Let's go.
We are waiting for our flight to Lima. All in all, our flight is technically from New York to Lima, but we're trying to do two separate videos. If you are interested in our flight from JFK to Bogota, make sure you go check that out. So as we wait for the flight, Ali had a good observation. There's a flight leaving the same gate A3 all the way to Dubai from Colombia. It goes to Miami on Emirates. It is very cool.
Via Miami to Dubai, it can't get better than that.
We are like Group F. So we're just gonna go stand in line because there's not many people left. We bought these tickets. They were not cheap, $1,500 for 4 tickets. But to Lima, Peru, it was a fairly decent deal. And we figure we can do this in a backpack. So that means we are wearing all of our coats and jackets and thermals or whatever. So we're pretty hot. There's a group D and F and B and C. We are Group F, but it both goes in the same direction. So, all right, we are through. This ramp was full when we were heading back to New York last time when we flew out of Bogota, and we were waiting here for like 20 minutes or 15 minutes because you have to go through security and they throw away every water, every snack. But because we're going to Lima, no extra security and it's all nice and empty. Okay, you're gonna see our bird a little bit on the side. That's what we're heading into, an Airbus A320. Yeah, the jet bridge is even empty. This was very unlike any other boarding experience for Avianca. This was actually a breeze all the way up to the door of the plane. Now they're checking your carry-ons in. I think it's ABC. Check out our plane. And here is the Alia pick. Premium. This is the plus seat. And looks like a fairly empty flight, Alia. This could be really good. And now here we are in economy. We are row 19. Alright, so as we settle in, we're going to show you guys the seats. If you have seen any of our other Avianca videos, this is pretty much the same Recaro seat with the tray table.
Oh. Now this is something that I noticed on the last flight that you can,
Alia's got the demo. So you can put your phone. Oh.
Or if you have a tablet, you can rest it by this and then you
That's a clever design.
So that's smart. This is the usual pocket.
And the pocket is open from the side and sometimes from the bottom too, so you gotta be careful. His is about 5 foot, so you can see the legroom there. I'm 5'8". It's pretty decent legroom. Alia is 5'8", so you can see Alia, you have space. Now this tells me this plane is configured differently than the flight from New York to Bogota.
Yes.
There was no space like this much in that flight. 2 USB-A's on one side, and then on Alia's side there is one USB-C. This is one of the best things Avianca do. Thankfully, Avianca has enough outlets for everybody to charge their devices, but my recommendation is bring both Type A and Type C.
Yeah.
Depending on where you're seated, you wouldn't have to go over your stranger to charge your device.
Yes. Now we are sitting in the economy, so we don't have recline on these seats or headrest, and this is what your armrest looks like.
But now I'm going to talk about backpacks that you bring. Avianca did not check our backpacks. They did not put a sizer test on it. This is a 19-inch. Their max is 18. But because this bends, we tested it, and this backpack, which is a Cotopaxi Alpa 28 liter, I believe, this one fits perfectly in the sizer as long as you don't stuff it. Before you buy one, you may want to really check out some of the reviews for this, because this is, as you can see, in Avianca, if you're bringing this and putting under the seat, it eats up a lot of your leg room. Like, there is no leg room here. So yeah, Cotopaxi does fit in. It's okay to bring on Avianca. Well-reviewed backpack, but I am struggling with it. As a 5'8" guy, there is definitely leg room here, but not enough for my feet to be relaxed throughout the flight. Now, we have shown this menu on different videos, but you know, the prices are, I would say, typical. A snack and a drink combo number 4 for $7, which I think is a decent deal. We have tried their focaccia and margarita, and this menu, we learned in our last flight to Bogota, is July to September is this menu, and October, we are in October right now, to December is the menu below. We are seated in an Airbus A320. This is what the safety card looks like. Avianca does offer Wi-Fi. It was not working in our flight to Bogota, but we're gonna test it out when we're up in the air. You can download the app, or you can go to the site and see a whole bunch of movies, TV shows, and whatnot. So we're all seated, waiting for the taxiway. View out of the window, you can see a Delta N699DL. One day I will wanna fly on a Delta or Latam, preferably, all the way from New York to Santiago, Chile, non-stop service, so we can experience like a proper 11-hour flight. And you can kind of see the staff is actually very attentive and quite helpful. Check out all the empty space above. So if you do buy a cheap ticket and that only comes with personal item, once everybody's seated, like right now, you can put your backpacks up. We do ask the staff if that's okay, but now I don't have my Elpa, Cotopaxi Elpa, bothering me, and I can sit comfortably for this flight. And look what we have spotted, an American military aircraft. We actually saw one in Panama. It's interesting. All the crew who was loading luggage, they're being inspected, like searched. And you can kind of see that. It is pretty interesting that the staff is now taking off shoes. They were patted down.
Buenas tardes, señoras y señores. Soy Julián Reyes, jefe de cabina, nombre de Avianca, miembro de Star Alliance.
Once they finished loading everything, so I've never seen that before. Never seen that before.
Y en Andrés y Valeria les damos una cordial bienvenida al vuelo 53 que nos llevará a Lima en 2 horas y 25 minutos aproximadamente.
That is very interesting. I don't know if this practice happens everywhere, so if you know about this, can you comment below?
We would like to extend a special welcome to all the Fine Diamond Gold Silver Red Plus members here. This can belong to all of us.
Okay, the light will activate when in contact with water, removing life jackets from the plane is penalized by the para hacer inserte el extremo metálico en la villa, ajuste las regulaciones aeronáuticas prohíben fumar a bordo, incluyendo cigarrillos electrónicos, pipas y vaporizadores.
Now the plane that we are seated in, it's N207FR, and our row is row 19. It's 10 to 3. We have been sitting here for about half hour now, and we're still waiting to taxi. Flight is at 14:35, so we're about 15 minutes late. sangria with raspberry and blueberry, and we got this from Iceland. I actually bought this in Reykjavik a couple of weeks ago when we were in Iceland. So if you want to check out our Iceland episode, make sure you go check them out. But we're having a nice chocolate party in the air heading to Lima.
We are enjoying your turbulence zone. Please return your seat and fasten your seatbelt. The lavatory service and our onboard service is temporarily restricted.
Alright, a lot of turbulence. Let's check. This is playing Krabby Wally. You won?
I got 1 point.
Welcome to Peru, Hiz. Alia, welcome to Peru. We are in Lima, Peru. After, I don't know, 15, 18 hours.
Coming 5.
So there's all these buses. It's like a welcome party waiting for us in Lima. Our last airport in Reykjavik, Iceland, was also where you have to get on a bus. Anissa in Lima, Peru. What a flight and a mad dash to get to the bus. Thank you so much. It was great.
You're welcome, sir.
The staff again was very nice. Oh, no bus. Whoop whoop. I thought we were gonna get in buses. Here we are in Lima, Peru. We made it. I was gonna do a country count, but we actually don't know how many countries we've been to. Okay, follow to the left. Oh, wow. KLM Asia. Thank you so much for coming with us all the way from Colombia, Bogotá to Lima, Peru. Check this out. KLM Asia is in front of us. On that beautiful note, we're going to say goodbye. We're going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now. I think his is playing Minecraft.
This is not Minecraft. This
What
is
did you-
Geometry Dash.
Geometry Dash. In Minecraft, you race cars, right?
What?